Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I just wanted to come at you really quick and do a Zoeva haul, or Zoeva, however you pronounce it. I hear a lot of people call it Zoeva. So, and when I watched some German videos, it was Zoeva, Zoeva. So I'm gonna go with Zoeva. But I ordered from Zoeva. I birthdayed myself. So I ordered a few brushes and some of their makeup items. So Zoeva, if you're not familiar with it, I guess I should start with that, is a German cosmetics company. They generally, what I see them most renowned for on YouTube and in blog reviews and things of that nature are their brushes. They have very reasonably priced brushes that are very high quality, like MAC quality type brushes. And so I will tell you that when I watched the reviews and stuff people did, they talked about what they paid for them and how much the shipping was. And I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to tell you it's very reasonably priced and to check it out because it is a German company. So if you're ordering it to the US, and they do ship all over to like 150 different countries, that the shipping is going to vary, but also because of exchange rates and depending on how strong the dollar is or how strong the euro is, or, you know, things of that nature, the prices will vary slightly from time to time. But I will just tell you that they have very reasonably priced stuff in terms of their makeup brushes, and I'm pretty impressed with them. I've used them a few times at this point, so I'm not reviewing them. I'm just showing you, and I'll just kind of give you my first impression of them, I guess. So I'm going to show you my brushes first, and then I'm going to show you, I got a couple of makeup products. I don't hear them talked about a whole lot. Let's Makeup will do them sometimes, but Zoeva does send them to her. But I trust her opinion. She's a very honest person, and when she's gotten stuff, if it's poop, she'll tell you. So she's probably right on the money, basically. So the first thing I got, and FYI, I bought like 3 single brushes because it was my birthday, and that's my excuse. So the Zoeva brushes are really nice. The single ones come in their own individual packets, and if they're the large face brushes, they actually come with their own brush guards and things of that nature. I'll show you in a second. But this is the 230 Luxe Pencil Liner, or Luxe Pencil Brush, and it is really phenomenal if you want to do, like, I like to use it for, like, right under my eye to get the, to pack on shadow and stuff. It's really, really nice, and a lot of these brushes are comparable to some MAC brushes. I don't know my MAC brushes well enough to know that, and I don't have any. I just have no desire to pay $30 for one brush that's this tiny, so it's just a personal thing. This was pretty reasonably priced. At this time, it's under $10, so it may be right around that or more when you go, less or more when you go, just depending on the exchange rate and things. Got also in a baggie is the Luxe Face Definer. Now, I bought this for a very specific reason, because I'm very, very mad at Real Techniques, because I had their original blush brush, which is synthetic, and it's really fluffy like this one, like huge. You see how this is poofed out? I haven't used it enough for it to be really poofed all the way. But I bought that a year or so ago. I fell in love with it. So a couple months ago, I was like, well, I really like it. I spot clean, but I was like, well, let me get another one. So I ordered another one online, and it's not the same as the first one. The bristles are much more stiff, and it just doesn't apply product the same. It is a good brush, but it just sort of pisses me off that they changed it, and even the style of the ferrule, where before the lip kind of was in, now it's out, and it's actually pretty sharp, so I'm just a little aggravated. But this was the most expensive brush I purchased, just in terms of the single brushes that I bought. It is, FYI, all these with white hair are a combination of synthetic and goat hair, and they are very, very soft brushes. So not necessarily like as soft as synthetic, because synthetic brushes are like baby behinds kind of thing. Not baby, synthetic brushes are just extremely soft, so, or can be. That Real Techniques one I just bought, I was pissed it wasn't. And I even checked Ulta to see, well, maybe I got a dud. No, they changed. Yeah, I'm mad. So anyways, so I spent I think I paid $9.99 for that brush. This was I'm going to go ahead and tell you I paid $24 for this. So I would have paid $24 for that brush again. But I really like this. I like the handles on these. They are a little shorter, so some people who don't like shorter handles aren't going to enjoy this. But personally for me, I have tiny, stumpy hands. So I actually really like these. So these are good for me in terms of that. So, and I like that it comes with the brush guard. I've only used this once or twice, but so far this is the brush I was really hoping that second Real Techniques brush would be, which is like the first one. There are some slight differences. This picks up powder better because it has real hairs in it too. FYI. Real like goat hair. Natural hair picks up better just than synthetic in general in terms of powder products. And I wouldn't use this on a cream product just because it is a mix of synthetic and natural hairs. So, but I'm really excited about this. Like I am considering possibly purchasing another one. But there is a Delium. I hope I'm saying that name right. The B is silent brush that is sort of similar to this. It is at this point $24 as well, and I'm sort of considering getting that one to try. It's also a mixture of synthetic and natural hairs, but it's black instead of white. So I'm sort of debating about just getting a Delium instead. So I may do that because they do free shipping after $20 and they're US based. So I don't know that I'll get it faster because shipping was pretty quick. It took a few days for them to ship mine out because I think this company's suddenly become popular, and I see there aren't a whole ton of reviews on this. There are a lot more on Delium, but they have similar sort of similar brushes, sort of. It looks like, don't quote me, but they're all really good. A lot of professionals use Zoeva and Delium, and they are a lot more reasonably priced than MAC. I'm just putting it out there. I'm sorry, MAC or Tom Ford or Bobbi Brown's. Those brushes are beautiful and they're fabulous, but if I was going to spend that much on a set of brushes, I would probably buy Wayne Goss just because he is the shiznick. So he's pretty amazing. So this next one I got is the Luxe Face Definer, and I forgot. I saw it on the website and I fell in love with it. It is also the mixture of the synthetic and the natural hair. And I really love it. The whole point of this is to literally define your face. So it really helps with that. But it's not so stiff that it's just like swiping color there. Because I've had brushes that they're not even stiff, they're soft, but it's like it's just swiped there, and then it's like it won't blend out. This, it's just really nice. It's softly, like it picks up product. And you just swipe it on there, and it almost like it can go back and diffuse it. It's really, I love this brush, and I paid $15 for it, so or $15.50. And like I said, the price will probably change by the time you go look at them. I'm not gonna lie, it will, and I will put the link in my information box below because I know some of y'all want to check them out. But if you're looking to get a nice set of brushes for yourself that's not gonna kill your bank, check these out. I mean, some of them, they do have some, like, their sets at this point in time, once again I say that, are ranging anywhere from $40, and that's just a small eye set, to like I think they have $135, which is like the professional set, or $210. No, the $210 includes like all the brushes. Like basically you're getting everything except this one because this was a brand new brush at the time. So but the $135 set is like, it is a huge set. Like it's big, like massive, like 20 or 24 pieces. So it's a lot if you break it down by brush. But I really just wanted a couple of them to test out on top of the other. I did buy a set. Obviously you saw this. And when you buy a set, it does come in a pouch. It's really beautiful. This is not printed. It is an actual logo like put in there. I bought I think this is limited edition. I really wish it wasn't. I'm going to be honest. I wish they had an option where you could choose between getting the black and silver handle, or this is called the Rose Gold Luxe Collection because the ferrule is rose gold and this is a matte brown. I really just like it. It's pretty. I was like, let's be honest. That's why I like it. But Anyways, this is the face shaper, so you're supposed to use it to contour, highlight, and just really define your face. I haven't used this one. I'm excited to. It is very dense little brush, though. I don't know if y'all can see that. It is a densely packed little fella. And these are really well made brushes, looking at the ferrule and the handles. And I'm impressed. And I will go ahead and tell you I paid $78. This is an 8-piece set. So excluding shipping, that breaks down to less than $10 a piece. With everything I ordered, because I ordered, you know, the 3 other brushes and some blushes and some eyeliners. So I broke it down, and I think this still came out to, it came out to close to $10 a piece, or like $10.43, because I'm weird and I want to know how much I'm paying per item in shipping. So when you order from them, you're just going to want to order as much as you can, kind of thing. That's my general thought. Check out other reviews. You won't find a stinker out there, basically, and so that was part of the reason I ordered these. A lot of professionals use this. A lot of beauty gurus or whatever they want to call themselves. So and this is a synthetic brush. I think it's synthetic only if I remember correctly, the duo fiber. So the next brush I got is, and it comes with a little sleeve, and all of the brushes have their logo, which is Color, Love, and Makeup. So this is the 102 Silk Finish. I guess it would help if I actually said the numbers, because that would be wise, right? So the face definer brush is number 109, or the Luxe Face Paint is what it's called. But it's the flat brush, and there have been, there's someone on YouTube, if you just look up NARS versus Zoeva, there is someone who basically did a comparison, and she actually likes that one better, and it's a heck of a lot more, less than $50. So this is the 101 Luxe Face Definer. It's that giant poofy brush. So I'm so impressed with these. And then this is the number 230 Luxe Pencil Brush, and I forget which MAC brush this one is similar to, but this is the 102 Silk Finish, so you can use this to kind of buff your liquid or cream foundation in. It is synthetic, because it's the duo fiber. I think it's synthetic, I'm pretty sure, because that's the idea behind it anyways. So I haven't used it yet, but so far like I said, I'm impressed and I'm excited. I couldn't wait. Let's get to it, the real reason. So this is the 317 Wing Liner brush. Very cool. It's a nice little brush. I actually probably prefer this over the e.l.f. brush I paid $3 for, but if you were to buy this individually at this point in time, it's $9.50, which isn't too bad, but I'll probably just stick with $3 from e.l.f. These, however, are freaking amazeballs. So this is a concealer brush, but I tend to use these like just under and around my eyes, and like, I don't know. I'm weird. Whatever. I don't really do a lot of concealing in general, so I tend to use these for other purposes. So far though, I'm suitably impressed. I use it to like apply my I don't know, like my HD powder, I guess, or whatever. My e.l.f. HD powder, I really like it. I just use it to apply it under my eyes. It works well, and I really love this set so far though. And then I got, this is the Luxury, what is this? Luxury Soft Definer 227. It has been compared by many people to the MAC 217. I believe that's the number. And it is just a really, like, I have missed this my whole life, and I sort of wish I had ordered another one of these, because it's a fabulous, like, little blendy brush, and it will pack on color. If you're traveling, this could be your only brush, and I think you'd probably be okay with your eye stuff, just to be honest. Unless you were doing, like, some cray-cray, like, really, like, fine detailed work or something, that if you're just going for a natural, I'm going to work, I'm traveling, I just need one brush, it's a good brush. So this one is the Luxe Petite Crease. It's the 231. It sort of looks like this 230 Luxe Pencil, but it is longer. And I really like it, you know, for just putting it in the crease. It's really soft, but I can also get like in the corner and out here. And I like the tapered end to it. It's fabulous. I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. And then the next thing I got, also a sleeve, love these sleeves, you seriously just, is the number 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek. So this is just your basic blush brush. I really like these angled blush brushes. I know it's kind of like, it seems sort of like like brushes sometimes, like shapes go in and out of fashion a little bit. Not always. I don't know. There's always a new flavor of the week for shapes. But for just packing on blush, I really like these shapes just because for like contouring with my face, and I can just make it so that this is really soft and it blows it out nicely. I don't like crazy like super pinked up blush or super, I like crazy colored blush. Okay, let's just be honest about that. But I like to like diffuse. I like for my highlight, my blush, and my contour and bronzers to kind of, I want you to see them, but I want them to be blended enough with each other that there's no obvious harsh line, which I'm sure everyone wants, but this is a really good brush for that. Like, I'm so impressed with these brushes. I mean, they were not what I would consider super inexpensive, but they're about drugstore prices if you were looking at like, excluding the Real Techniques set that's $30. If you bought these individual brushes that are Real Techniques versions, you're paying close to $10 a piece for these brushes or more. So, and I got 8 for $78, so I think that's pretty reasonably priced. Then the last brush in the set is the one, I just love you. I love you. This is the 106 powder brush. I love a good powder brush. So I am like a weirdo, and I like this. Like, I use this to put bronzer on because I can just do it real light, just pick it up, dust a little color. I like stuff like that. These are washed, by the way, so it's okay. And I'm not wearing makeup, so I'm not too worried about it. But other than lip color. So I just, oh my god. Yeah, these are freaking great. I don't know what to say. For the money, they're not the cheapest, but they're not like the most expensive out there either. For the money, they're a good price. They're a deal. Like, they're a steal. And they're so soft. I haven't had any breakage. I haven't had any like massive shedding and hair loss yet. I haven't had them long enough to really know that, to be honest. Well, that's not true. Because I got some crown brushes, and then bad boys was shedding right away when I was washing them the first time. So I consider it a pretty good sign that I haven't had those issues yet. I really want to get some Delium brushes first. Those are on my Christmas wish list. I'm really hoping I get that. We'll see. So if I do, I'll let you know. But I've been like a brush maniac lately, and I've also been a blush maniac, which you all know if you see my hauls. I love blush. I don't know what it is about blush, but blush just tickles my fancy. So, and I bought 2 eyeliners as well. They do have 6 blushes. I have a feeling they were $9.50. So the price of their cosmetics is like drugstore prices here, pretty much. Pretty close. And they have loose pigments. They have eyeshadow palettes. I wasn't as impressed with the eyeshadow palettes. I have seen a couple of reviews on them, mostly in German. There's one person that has done them in English that I've seen. But even though I don't speak German very much / that well, you know, you can kind of get the gist if someone likes it or not from watching body language. So, but Let's Makeup has done a review on the blushes, and I think it's Let's Makeup. Someone on the YouTube. Anyways, so I really love the packaging. It is so pretty, and it's just, I'm not sure you can see it, but there's actually like little lines in it. I'm sure you can't. And it's really pretty stylized packaging. Very simple, very modern. You know, it opens pretty easily, and I got the color, what color is this? Gentle Touch. So, and this is a blush that is apparently made in Italy. It is very pretty. It is not overly chalky. I just picked this because it looked like a color I didn't have a whole lot. I don't have any of this light, like, kind of like lovey-dovey romantic pink color. I tend to go for a little more bolder blushes. So I was like, let me try this for $9. So I was like, it's pretty reasonably priced. So, because I originally had like 4 blushes in my basket, I was like, I better slow my roll till I know if I like them. So this next one, same packaging, is the color Rush Rush. And this is more of a traditional Shannon color. It's very bright, very bold, and let me do another finger. And it's very pigmented. It's Very pretty. Very pretty. It's kind of a peachy orange color. I'm impressed with these so far. Like, they swatch well. I've used the soft Gentle Touch. What's this called? Gentle Touch one. I used this Gentle Touch one, and I liked it. It was really nice. Very nice, like soft, subtle coloring, considering I'm so pale and look like a vampire. I'm so impressed with these. I just can't say how much I love them. I'm going to order more, I'm sure, at some point. Not right now. It'll probably be several months. But then I ordered from Zoeva. They have the Graphic Eyes eyeliners. These were $7.50. So these are definitely drugstore prices. Reasonably priced. And they have, gosh, what are these? These are supposed to be, of course, it's not in English. It's made in Germany, which is fine. This is the color Good Karma. And I only got 2. I'm sort of kicking myself in the tuchus for not getting more, but, you know, I didn't want to, like, I wanted to get enough stuff to try, but I didn't want to kill myself in terms of budgeting and stuff. So, this is Good Karma. It looks like that. These kind of remind me of in terms of some of the colors of the 24/7 Glide On by Urban Decay, but these are more like gel. Because the 24/7 Glide On eyeliner is not really a gel eyeliner, but it is really nice. But the way these glide on is, oh my god, like, kind of reminds me of that Miss Beauty People, the one I really am, like, crazy in love with, the Glimmer Bronze one. It sort of glides on like that, and it is just, Good Karma is just so freaking gorgeous. So gorgeous. And this one is in the color Mr. Marvelous. And okay, the reason this reminds me of Urban Decay's 24/7 is because my niece I bought her the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner, blah blah blah, long name, in LSD or something, and it's just this beautiful blacky blue with shimmer in it, like a purpley blue shimmer, and I'm sure you won't be able to see it, but this color looks, I kid you not, exactly like that. Let me see if I can make a more smudged out version. So, I'm sure you can't see it because that just seems to be my luck. But just take my word for it. There's a little bit of like purple shimmer. And it's freaking fabulous. $7.50, $20. Even with shipping, this only broke out to $8.50. So, yeah. Well, and that was because I ordered so many things. So, and I broke it down by per brush and stuff. Whatever. Irregardless. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with y'all because I thought this would be something that I'm very excited about and interested in, and I think you all will like it because for the money, I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, I had to pay shipping to US, and that's fine, but still, like, for the money I paid, I think I got great products, like the blush and stuff. I'm so impressed. I kind of hope they have some more. They do have a lipstick line. I was this close to purchasing some, but I felt like, oh god, I have like a million lipsticks. And see, look, I just took the blush off. This eyeliner stays, so that's always a plus. I will leave the links for Zoeva down in the information stuff below. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Please do me a huge favor, like this video, thumbs up, and let me know if you want me to do like a more in-depth review on these blushes and stuff, because I really like them. The eyeliner, I will tell you, the Mr. Marvelous, I'm giving to my niece because she's already almost out. It took about a year, and she's almost out of that Urban Decay one, and so for $7.50, this is a lot less expensive option, and I'll just sharpen it before I give it to her so it's sanitized. I will talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.